Hey, welcome back to Master B online tutorial video to teach you how to print on mugger today. This is a mugger, and we teach you how to print a mugger by FocusInc UV printer. So before you want to print on picture on the mugger, you need to get a mugger printing device from Focus Digital, and also the 4 pieces of connection steers go with the mugger print device. Okay, now teach you how to install the mugger device. Before we install the mugger device, we need to power on the machine and making down the table to the bottom position at this as low as enough. And then we pop off the machine and we open the cover. Okay, then we get. Okay, now you must pay attention that if you bought the rotary device, you also bought the mugger printing device with from Focus. You've got two kinds of different size the connection steer. So the short one is for bottle printing device, and the longer one is for mugger printing. So don't make the mistake to install the wrong connection steer. Okay, so the same as we install the bottle print device, we also take the connection hole here for one, and another one for the right side, and also one for back left, one for right left. Okay, so after we connect, then we take this, and when we see the bottle printing device, mugger print device, we can see they have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes to connect with the steer, and so must remember that the short one is at front, this way. And also before you install, you must remember the gap between the edge to the aluminum is 79 millimeter. If the wrong positions on the printing will overlap, we are not at the middle of the mugger. So pay attention to the size of the edge to this edge is 79 millimeter. And also the hole you connect, the port is for 1 to number 3, and here is fixed, no change. So if you change the position, and this must be changed the same to be sure the mugger top point is at the middle of the white print head and the color print head. After that, we put the device to the pole. Yeah, like that. Be sure it's fast and wear. Okay, like this, there's no change, no shaking, and fast and wear. And then when we pop on the machine, and then we check if the rolling is rolling or not, we can take one mark. We can take one mark to try to see if the mugger is moving or not. So right now the mugger is moving. Okay, so when you finish the installation of the marker print device, we can start to print the next job on the marker. After we put the rotary device, marker device on Focus Alpha Jet, we can start to print the marker. We find the marker, the blanking marker, and we put the marker on the rotary device. And must be sure to check the handle can be go through with the two lowering freely. So you can adjust the screw here to make the distance same as the little bit bigger, maybe 2 millimeters bigger than the handle. And then you put on here to be sure we're not leaking here or like here. Like this is not working. I put here on the top of the rubber ring. And you push down the carriage, and you can move our carriage to check the gap and to be sure that the handle will not scratch the print head and the carriage. Just carefully. Okay, like this. And then we can move from the control panel to move, check it's working free or not. And we move again to check. Okay, be sure safety, then we pull up the emergency button and we can start print. Okay, we go to the software and we plug in the dongle key for the RIP. And then we input to load the picture for printing on the marker. For example, we want to print this picture. And we right click the mouse to choose the side by 43.5. This is the size for the marker. And because this is a white marker, so we not print the white ink, we click no white ink. And we choose print. And we start to rip. Okay, now we start to print on the bottle with the rotary cylinder model. So first we go to the software, control software, and also we keep the machine powered on. Power on the machine and open the control software. And from the control software, we can see right now it is flatbed model, flatbed machine model. So we must convert to cylinder to print on the bottle because the settings difference. So we go to find on the icon named the switch machine, switch printer. We click on and we choose cylinder machine. Before we click yes to convert, we must be sure there's nothing stay at the table to prevent the carriage and the flatbed moving. To be sure everything's okay, then we go to click yes. Then the machine will convert to cylinder setting. The carriage starts to moving up and down, and move to the left, then back to home position. Then it's convert already, and then we click exit. Then we can see the cylinder machine. It shows the cylinder machine model from the bottom here. That means the machine is converted to cylinder already. The setting or back to cylinder. And then we go to some setting. Here we choose not full ink. For print the bottle, the varnish cannot using. So we use first we choose the size. How many nodes of print ink. Also, as I said before, it's dependent on the size, the cube size, the cube gap of the material. If you print a big bottle, then you choose more nozzles, like 1/3 or 1/4. If the small bottle we choose 6 or 12 or 10. So that's depending on the size of the bottle. The diameter bigger, then we choose the big number, like 12 or 10. The diameter is bigger, then we choose a small number. The diameter of the bottle is bigger, then we choose the small number. So this is the size. Normally we choose 1/6 for print. And here we choose middle and right. Keep this spot. And here we choose white with varnish, or as you only print white or print only color, or white varnish. For print white and color is used for print on the black bottle. And for print on the white bottle, if you do not want embossed results, you can choose only color. The varnish will not show on here. After we do some basic setting, then we can go to first install the cylinder, the rotary device to the machine. Again, and we check all the settings before we print. First, we be sure it's your cylinder machine here. Cylinder machine, convert to cylinder model, and we go to adjust and double check. We go to setting, and here we choose the number of diameter, how many nozzles working. So for this bottle is small, so we choose 1/10 of the nozzle to print. The middle size, print to right, and print with white and color because it's white. The black is a black bottle, no mineral, and safe. Remember, we must save all the settings after we change. Then we go to print, and here we must check the direction of the bottle, the direction of the picture. And then we go to task setting, and we check some settings, and we check everything's okay. Then we can click print. Okay, now we can see start printing. So we can see the picture is printed out right now. Okay. We can see it's after print and with good quality. We check. We can see the quality. Let's see the picture with good quality. Here we can take it out. Let me see the nice marker that printed by Focus Alpha Jet UV printer. Without any overlap and with good color reduction and high resolution, no pass lines. So that's job printed by Master B. If you want to learn more how to print, please connect with Focus support team to find Master B for get the working experience, printing experience. Thank you. So if you have any overlap for print the black bottle with white ink layer first. So see here, this is no overlap. So if you have any white ink coming out overlap, so we can do the setting same as print tape, print with flatbed motion. So we go to convert switch to cylinder machine and keep the machine under the cylinder machine model. And then we go to adjust here. And here we can also we choose the rotary. So here become the rotary already. We choose by rotary model. And here we can do all the settings same as flatbed as before. The same procedure and method. We do the step, the vertical, this is no need. Same as flatbed. But the step, the headspace, and bed action is different. Color adjust is same. The bed action, headspace, step, all the parameters we need to alignment again for only used for rotary media. But the number we are not changing too much. It's only between 5, maximum 5 or 10 digital numbers change. For example, if the step adjustment, the step for flatbed is 60162. So if you print on the bottle, maybe just 63 or 65 or 58, 59 like this. Only 3 to 5 digital number change, not change too much. And also this for step and headspace, the same. So left to right and vertical and horizontal, and the color adjust, no change, same as flatbed. The bed action you can changes a little bit small. Normally this no change, but if you have overlap for printer with bed action on the bottle, you still need to change a little bit. So if you change the number, change the parameter from here, so all the parameters will only used for the rotary material. So we convert back to flatbed, the number will be changed back to flatbed as the flatbed parameter as before we set. So that means these two suits of parameters, one suit for rotary, one suit for flatbed. And these two suits of parameters we must adjust separately, unique. And if you still have a little bit overlap, you can go to the setting. For example, we print this picture, we have a little bit overlap, and then we can go to the spot color here. And here we can select, we can cut the indent, this for blooding. we can cut by 0.3 or 0.2 millimeter for top flipped or for cut. But if you print small words, small character, you need to reduce the number. If you print a bigger image, you can put increase the number. So this is also for blotting. The same as the blotting here for the rip, same as the rip from here, the spot color here, the blotting here. But here we just opened by minus 0.55. So if we put already from here, then here we no need to set. But if you still a little bit overlap, you can still set from here. And this function is also working well for flatbed version. When you go to the flatbed model, if you have a little bit overlap, you can still go to the spot channel, and you select this kind of setting by -3, -2. After you select, you must click save. For example, we put by 0.3 for the top, but we must click save. Otherwise, it will not working. Must click save for save the parameter. Then we go back for print. So this is a procedure to do the calibration for the rotary device as step, headspace, color adjustment, and bed direction, and for the spot blotting setting. So this is all the setting. The procedure and the method is same as flatbed version. So after we finish the print bottle, we want to print it on the table on the flatbed and the flatbed version model. So we need to convert to the flatbed model. We go to switch printer and we choose flatbed and then click yes. And keep machine power on. Then we go to click exit. So now the machine is under flatbed version, flatbed model. We can print the flatbed material. And the machine starts to do self-testing. We can remove the bottle from the jig. Then we move out the carriage. Remember before we put a tape on the top or the bottom of the varnish printer head. So we need to press left. And then we remove the tape on the bottom of the carriage. So we put the tape for print bottle, remove the tape. When we do not want to print with bottle, we print the flatbed. So we remove the protection tape. So the tape move out, and then we must be sure here is not have any. Don't put any tapes with glue. Glue is at both sides, and then we throw away. So after we remove the tape, then we can place X home from the software to make the machine the carriage back to home position. So now also then we remove the rotary jigs device from the flatbed by loosening the 4 screws, 2 at the left and 2 at the right. And another 2 holes is used for you print with another diameter that cannot, the small diameter bottle you can move to front, these wheels. Loosen the 4 screws, 2 at the left and 2 at the right to move to the front. And then the totally device move to forward. And they adjust the same position of the printer head. So after remove the jigs from the table, and then we can continue to print the flat bits. So just remember all the procedure for print the bottle and print the tape, print the flat bit material. It's different. Thank you.